Hello everyone, welcome back to Draco's Games and Cosplay. Well, I promised you something new today, and here we are. We have Heroes of the Storm, Blizzard's answer to the MOBA game genre. It's a MOBA incorporating all their different universes: Warcraft, Starcraft, Blizzard, even the Lost Vikings is in here. And unlike other MOBAs, there is about 7 or 8 different maps that you can fight on, and all the different maps have different objectives. So it's less of a team brawler, just constant team fights, and more strategy and map objectives. Some things like capture the flag or collect items to turn in. All in all, it's a fantastic game so far. It was in beta for quite a while. I played a lot of the beta, and it was released a couple of months ago, I believe. And since then, they are constantly adding new characters, probably one every 2 or 3 weeks. Which, to be honest, they have so many characters from across all their franchises that they can do. So this game is going to go for quite a long time. As you can see, my account is level 18, so I've played a fair bit. Side note, don't adjust your contrast. There is nothing wrong with your screen. My face is actually this red. I caught a bit of the sun yesterday while I was out watching the motorbikes. Learn from my mistakes. Take sunscreen. So, for my first game, we will do a game versus the AI, which will be me and 4 other players versus the computer with their 5 players. It's easier than playing actual people, so it's good for learning a new character, or in my case, showing you what can happen. So, as you can see, these are all the different characters you can play as. There's quite a lot, and the game's really new. All the ones with this little symbol are the free-to-play ones, which means you have a week to play them. All the ones without the symbol are ones I actually own. You can buy heroes either with the in-game gold that you can get from daily quests, or you can pay real money to unlock them. Most of these I've unlocked with gold. So for our first game, I am going to play this guy, the Butcher, a Diablo 3 character. He was a mini boss in the first game, and the main boss at the end of Act 1 of Diablo 3. Now, he is what's called an assassin, which means he is the damage dealer. He kicks out the huge damage and is designed to take enemies down quickly, which is kind of strange considering, look at him, the bulk he has. You would think he'd be more of a tanky character, which he can actually be once you understand his mechanisms. Right, let's check what mount we want to ride. Yes, we will ride Wonder Billy. This unicorn I got from the beta because I spent money, which tested out their payment system and made sure it worked. Right, so just check, we are versus AI. He sounds awesome. Okay, so we have a Zagara, a Kel'Thus, a Nazebo, and a Lily. When you go in, you don't know what map you're going to play. Completely random, unless you're playing... I think in the ranked modes you can select what map. So Blackheart's Bay is a pirate-themed one, as you can tell. You have to collect gold coins or doubloons and pay them to the ghost pirates, and then they will use their cannons to blow up your enemies' forts. It's awesome.
Oh, hello! Look here. A treasure goblin has appeared.
Treasure goblin.
Slay it quickly and claim its gold.
There we go. That's an event on at the moment celebrating Diablo. Once a day you can kill a treasure goblin and you get 100 gold.
I'm giving you 10 seconds.
So that is Wonder Billy, my chibi-like unicorn. So,
The battle begins.
every couple of levels you get talents. So for Butcher, I like talent 4. Fresh meat. When Butcher kills an enemy, that enemy will drop meat, which you can collect. It stacks up here, and he gets attack damage bonuses, which is where most of his power comes from. That ability I just took heals him for a bit. Right. There we go. So, who are you? What are you? Are you an Uther? I think, yes. What am I doing? Can't read. He is an Uther. Let us get back, make sure we don't want to die. Uther is one of the more tanky characters. So, what does the Butcher do? He does this.
And maybe I'll turn me cannon on your foes.
So, each character has different abilities. Oh, the Zebo got a bit too close there. So that blood drop there, that is the meat.
Huh? They're all paid up? Bah, who cares?
Right, so there we got the 10 doubloons needed. Don't want to step into that. Let's see if we can get this Uther.
Fire at will!
For Will. Right, so, Butcher's abilities. He has this Q, which does that, lets out a line of damage, and if it hits, slows them.
That's enough! We don't be working.
Now we hit level 4, so we want number 2. Come on. Are you working? Thank you. Get back, get back. Right, we will Hearthstone back so we can heal up. His W, Butcher's Brand, puts a mark on the enemy that the next couple of attacks you hit them with heals you. And then his E is that charge forward. If you hit an enemy with it, it stuns them. You have to just be careful because once you hit that E, you lose control of your character while he does the charge, but you can cancel it if need be. So Butcher is all about killing enemies and collecting the meat so that he gets the increased damage. And of course, if you die, you lose your stacks. Ooh, all 3 of them. That's rude. They're trying to gang up. You're overstretching, Jaina. Oh, 4 of them. Run, Nazebo! Run! Wow, it's stagnating a little. Let's see if the graphics are playing up there. Wow. Oh, all 5 of them. All 5 at top.
Choose a talent.
Next talent, we want number 3. Gives us more fresh meat. I love his voice files though. Right, we're losing the top there. How are we doing? Oh, we're pushing forward the other two lanes.
What good's a pirate without a little treasure?
We will run around
Lost, mateys.
and we will collect these coins. We can check. Nazebo has 4 coins. So we just need to collect some more. So you press Z to mount and you just get, it's just extra speed. So we click on this pirate and we all pay in, and there, we got the 12 needed.
Seems we've reached an accord. Let's show your enemies a jolly good
Oh,
time.
they're trying to... is it that one?
Don't wait for me. Fire, you idiots.
I offer you my aid.
Right, so these are bruiser camps or mercenaries. You beat them and then you can capture this point. And then they become NPCs on your side. Right, so we've got 4 there. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
I suggest we capture this mercenary camp.
So that was this person playing Zagara, wanting to capture these. So we will do this. And see if we get a couple more coins. And boom!
Nothing but rubble left.
Yeah, so that gave us a couple more. Right, so we have our ultimate or heroic ability, which goes on R. You have a choice of 2. And I went for the Furnace Blast there. Yeah, there's Kelphus handing in. Ooh, they're really pushing. But then again, so are we. To be honest, this is the first time I've seen the compute. This is definitely computer. Yeah, this is the first time I've seen the computer do a 5-man all-in. Right, so this is the ultimate. It goes bang like that. So it winds up as a, what is it, a 3-second delay? Yep, and then it just goes boom. So these cannons and the keeps. Ooh. Naughty, naughty. Run, run, run. I got distracted with my talking there.
Took Davy Jones' locker with you.
In classic Blizzard style, a lot of the humour is awesome. Ah, see, now all 5 of them are in there. They're down there trying to defend. Not bad. Right, so those are siege characters. So let's tell them we're on our way. So that's a nice little you hold Alt and then you can click for different directions, and that can correlate to what's called pings. So we're at our max of 35, so we are doing a full 35% extra damage. Damn it, damn it, damn it.
suggest we capture this mercenary camp.
What level are we? 13.
What good's a pirate
So we want
without a
Savage
little
Charge
treasure?
to increase. I bring peeps. Oh, is that because they were all chasing her, maybe? Possibly. So what we are doing there is everyone is attacking what's called one of the bosses. And they're huge mercenaries. So here...
Good kill there.
Ha ha ha! I charged up my ultimate, and while it was still in that 3-second delay, used my charge attack. So I ran in, stunned them, or stunned her, and then the ultimate went off. So that's a nice little combo Butcher has. So we just kill these. These are called creeps. They're basic little minions that are constantly spawned in like waves of, is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and they just meander towards it down each lane.
Capture this mercenary camp.
I am on my way. And yeah, you see there they just fight each other and they're
They're all paid up.
cannon fodder, basically.
Let's get to the fun
And
part.
XP sponges. Get them knocked out. We're constantly firing cannons.
Offer you my aid.
They've not got many
I suggest we capture this mercenary camp.
towers left. And the whole aim in all of the maps, like in normal MOBAs, is to destroy your enemy's core,
Cease fire. They want
which is
more.
this thing.
They'll need to pay up first.
It's just a case of how you do it that changes. 4 of them. Nope. Crazy, I'm not stupid. Looks like we're all going to pay in. I'll add
Choose a
my
talent.
2 cents. Right, so here is the big one. For each stack of meat, our attack speed goes up. So not only are we attacking faster, but we're hitting harder. This is the moment that Butcher really comes into his own. Unless, of course, you have all 5 of them on you. Then it becomes a slight issue. Just a slight one. Admittedly, that is my problem in these sort of games.
Seems we've reached an accord. Let's show your enemy.
Right, what else is left? Yes, we're attacking that now.
Main cannons, fire!
So that Zagara saying GG is basically saying game's over, good game. Which I think 6 shots might do it. Oh no, I think they'll be just short.
Well then, who's got the coin for me service?
10% health. Yeah, we need a couple more, so
Let's go take a merc camp.
yeah, let us do that. Four. GG. And there we go. Well, killed it in the end. Must have been some of our creeps. I love that map, it's one of my favourites. So, that was the basic gameplay of the pirate themed one. So we get 100 gold for killing that treasure goblin, and then you get experience for your account and experience for the character, and then you get some gold. You always get 10 for winning, and then you get varying amounts for the different quests. So there we got an extra win for this one, giving 800. And your daily quests reset, well, they don't reset every day, but you get them back up to 3. So no matter how many you completed the previous day, you'll always start a day with 3. So that was my play of the Butcher. I love the character, he's an awesome thing to play. There's other ones I like as well. That Nazebo that we saw, the Witch Doctor from Diablo 3, he's another of my favourites. He's all to do with poisoning the enemies and then taking their strength when they die to buff himself. So we leave the game there. Who else do I really like? Valor, another Diablo one, a ranged assassin. She's the demon hunter. She has arrows and vaulting away from enemies. Zagara, I've played a bit of her. She's a specialist. Specialists are designed around the idea of doing a certain thing. In Zagara's case, she's good at attacking enemy forts. So all the different characters have their role, and when you get to the ranked games and you're playing with people versus people for a ranking system placement, you have to try and mix and match your characters so that you play off each other's strengths while covering weaknesses, and so you can try and shut down the enemies. It's really strategic, but at this point where you're just doing versus AI and quick matches, you can just play and just have fun with it. So, all in all, I have played this game so much and I love it. I played a lot of League of Legends, but Heroes of the Storm just speaks more to me because I've played so many of the Blizzard games over the time, and Heroes just has a bit more fun to it. Right, so hope you've enjoyed my video. I will do a lot more of these. So until I see you again, take care of each other and keep being awesome. Cheers!